As film is a subjective medium, this is just my opinion. Please make up your own mind about a film. P.S. You are awesome.
Time for another movie review, because if there's one thing YouTube needs, it's somebody else doing a movie review. And today's movie is Hereditary. It's a new psychological horror starring Toni Collette. But before I start, I've got to have a spoiler alert, because I can't really talk about it without revealing some plot points. So if you don't want to know anything about the movie, leave now. So this movie starts off with a family going to the funeral for Annie, who's played by Toni Collette, which is her mother and of course the kid's grandmother of Charlie and Peter. And the aftermath of the funeral, nobody seems that upset apart from their youngest daughter, Charlie. Everyone else seemed to have a I guess you call it a fractured relationship with her. And the son seems to resent his mother. There is a reason for that, I will not go into it. And the relationship between husband and wife, Steve, played by Gabrielle Byrne, is also on tenterhooks. And just when you think things couldn't get any worse for their family, major spoiler here, so just reiterating, I said I will be talking about spoilers. The youngest daughter is killed in a car accident in probably one of the most disturbing things I've seen in a movie this year. Not any movie, really. Even if this is a horror movie, it's something you don't expect to see. Now, this makes the family even more dysfunctional than they already were. Family are blaming each other for what happened because of the circumstances in which she sadly passed away. So Annie tries group grief counselling. Basically, it's like an AA meeting where there's a group of people talking about people they have lost. And at one of these meetings where she's not sure she's going to go to, she meets a woman called Joan who, over the course of the movie, shows her how to contact the dead via a seance. And if you know horror movies, you know this is never a good idea. Of course, she tries to contact her daughter. At first she thinks it works and thinks it's great, but as the movie goes on, weird stuff starts to happen, which I'm not going to go into too much, because it's really a movie where you don't expect it to go places that it goes. But I'm sure this will divide some people, because it is a very slow burn type movie. It's over 2 hours long, so the first hour, it's just building up to something, but it won't be for everyone. I will say this though, there is a sense of dread throughout the whole movie, and it is well directed and well acted. Toni Collette is excellent in it. She gives a really great performance. And the actors who play their children in this are very good too. The girl who plays Charlie, it's her first film role, and she's very good. But it did have an ending that had me going, what? That's the end? I mean, it makes sense in the context, but it's still a kind of very out there ending. As usual, links for the trailer down below. I'm going to give it 7.5. I did like it. There's some pretty good ideas in there. All the acting was great. It was well directed, well shot, well edited. So yeah, I will give it credit. It is a different kind of horror movie. It's like I said before, it goes to places you don't expect it will, but it's obviously not going to be for everyone. So that's all for now, and I'll see you again soon.